4. So somebody is going to walk out of here with their first win of the season. As the Wolves come in having been outscored 274 to 113 this season, averaging a 91-37 defeat in their first 3 games. All 3 in the state of Virginia, 106-25 at Virginia Union, 75-48 at Virginia State, and then 93-40 at Norfolk State. Just a few days ago. We are getting underway a few minutes late this afternoon as the Wolves were a little late in showing up to the arena this afternoon, hitting some traffic, I suppose, on their drive down from Philadelphia, about 140 miles or so due north of here. Oddly enough, this is the Wolves' only game in the state of Maryland this season. And it is against the Maryland Eastern Shore Hawks, who are playing 2 home games, and this is the last time they will be here on home floor until the new year, as after their game coming up against Longwood here in a few days on Tuesday. The Hawks then hit a lengthy road trip where they go to Syracuse, Wake Forest, Miami, Mount St. Mary's, George Mason, UMBC, and then they start MEAC play with a game at Morgan State on January the 5th. Well, the Hawks, we said, come in at 0-4 so far this season. And they have lost their last 2 games by a combined 8 points. That was a 69-63 defeat at the University of Buffalo, and then the 57-55 loss at Richmond the other day on the 14th. But in that game, the Hawks led 53-49 with 36 seconds left. But Richmond scored 8 points in the final half minute or so to steal the win on that one. We are going to step aside here and come back for more. It is the All Access pregame show, and it is Hawks basketball on SFMSports.net.
In the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference, success for our student athletes isn't just measured by wins and losses, points on the scoreboard, or individual stats. It's also measured by their performance in the classroom, in the community, and ultimately graduation. Our student athletes aren't just playing to win a single game. They're playing to win at life, because games end, but life keeps on going. The MEAC, educating student athletes for the game of life.
Hey Hawks fans, season tickets are on sale now. Visit UMEStickets.com to get your basketball season tickets. Stop by the athletic office, go online, or check your mailbox. Get your Maryland Eastern Shore tickets. There's no better place to be this basketball season than the Hytche, cheering your Hawks on towards the conference championship. Get your Maryland Eastern Shore basketball season tickets now at UMEStickets.com. Support Eastern Shore Athletics, because after all, this is our shore and our team.
Here's your dinner check. I'll take that up when you're ready.
Oh my gosh! Calm down, honey. How bad can it be? I knew you shouldn't have ordered the captain's platter.
How about you with that bottle of get me a second job to pay for it all?
Don't talk.
The scenario you have just witnessed could have been avoided with a simple visit to Frugals.biz. Buy one, get one free deals from local restaurants, huge discounts from service providers, free event admissions, and more. Available 24/7 at Frugals.biz. Local coupons at Frugals.biz. Frugals.biz.
Hawks fans, improving reliability with new technology and upgrades is only part of Delmarva Power's commitment to customers. They're also helping customers save money and energy with tips, tools, and programs that can help everyone reduce monthly bills. Just visit delmarva.com/everyonesaves for more. That's delmarva.com/everyonesaves. Delmarva Power, proud sponsor of Maryland Eastern Shore Athletics.
think you could never afford a health plan, think again. 9 out of 10 people who enrolled through Maryland Health Connection last year got savings. And this year, rates are lower across most plans. They even have experts all across Maryland who can give you free in-person help to make sure you get the most savings. Learn more at marylandhealthconnection.gov. That's marylandhealthconnection.gov. Enrollment runs November 1st to December 15th, so don't wait. Explore your options today.
I really thought I would die of stress long before the cancer, because the diagnosis brought this avalanche of worries. The money, the travel, the burden on the family. One night I called the American Cancer Society, and they helped me map out a plan. Got me free rides to chemo and even a free place to stay during treatment. They took away those other fears so I could rest up for the real fight.
Please give at cancer.org.
The IRS finally caught up with Louie.
I hadn't paid my taxes in 8 years. I owe the IRS a lot of money.
Louie was in deep trouble.
We're going to take your house, put a lien on your bank account, garnish your pay. They don't care. They're going to take your paycheck.
Louie found out about Optima Tax Relief, the leading tax resolution firm. A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau, they've resolved over $500 million for their clients.
Optima Tax, they help me. They calm me down. They make me feel comfortable, and I trust them.
Louie has a lot to be thankful for.
I don't owe the IRS anymore, and I'm able to live a comfortable life, a lot better life. It was because of Optima Tax.
For tax help you can trust, call Optima now for a free consultation. Take it from Louie.
If you owe the IRS, don't go it alone. Give Optima Tax a call. They can help you.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
This is Maryland Eastern Shore basketball from SFMSports.net.
Welcome back to Princess Anne. As we are just about set for basketball here, we have introductions coming up here in moments. As again, it is the Cheyney Wolves against your Maryland Eastern Shore Hawks here on a sun-splashed afternoon in Princess Anne. A beautiful day here in the lower Eastern Shore, just a few days removed from a snowstorm. At least it hit most of the state of Maryland. It is 51 degrees outside and sunny. As the Lady Wolves get introduced here to the crowd at Princess Anne. The Lady Wolves wearing black uniforms with blue letters and numbers outlined in white with some blue piping. As the Hawks get introduced here. Here in just a moment. Again, the starters for the Wolves are going to be Marlon Herring, number 3, Gianni Hill, number 10, number 11, Drazana Vulik, Jalen Henry, number 14, and Shania Stamper, number 32. As Siani Byram is going to get the start for the Hawks, as is Berisha Gill-Miles, as Ksenia Popovich also getting the start for the Hawks. Razine Martin is getting the start as well for the 5. And Kiera Eaton going to get the start as well. So it's Byram, Gill-Miles, Popovich, Martin, and Eaton. And we are going to have basketball here in just a moment. Our officials this afternoon are Miss Christy Vera, Miss Betty Booker Parks, and Miss Quinn Mathlin. And the Lady Wolves are going to go right to left in this first half as the Lady Hawks take the floor in their white home jerseys. And it will be Marlon Herring to do the jumping against Berisha Gill-Miles. Gill-Miles, a sophomore from Lexington, Kentucky, steps into the circle. And here we go. Ball is in the air, and it is won right away by the Lady Hawks. Byram with it right here on the near court. sends it far side. 3-point attempt is up, no good. Rebound for the Hawks. Back up top it goes to Byram. Swung around to Gil Miles. Gil Miles down low. A shot off the glass, no good from Popovich. And the rebound to the Wolves. Out quickly now, here comes Stamper. Stamper at the top of the key. Now over to Herring. Herring drives, then kicks it back out to Stamper. Stamper goes around a pick and will shoot the long two, and that is no good. Rebound to the Wolves as it goes out of bounds. 9:22 left here in a scoreless first quarter. Wolves and Lady Hawks doing battle here. Inbound baseline, up top it goes to Herring. Herring near side to Hill for three, no good. And the rebound goes to Martin. Martin racing up the floor, gets it to Gil Miles. Gil Miles into the key, kicks it out to Popovich. Popovich to Byram for three. Bingo! 3-0 Hawks. Wolves bringing the ball up the floor. This is going to be Hill. Hill into the near corner here to Henry. Henry back up top. Almost walked with it. Then it gets it over to Vulic. Vulic into the corner to Stamper. Stamper. Down low to Vulic. Vulic trapped down there. Way up top to Stamper. Now 2 seconds after the shot clock. A long three is no good. Rebound to Gil Miles. Now up top. Byram swung around and a 3-point attempt too strong. Popovich there for the rebound. No, I beg your pardon, that is Martin. Martin kicks it back out and everybody resets. Up top it goes to Martin. Martin into the key to Gil Miles. Gil Miles with the drive and a foul. It's going to be on the Wolves, number 11, Drazana Vulic. Her first, team's first. To the line is going to be Berisha Gil Miles. 3-0 Hawks here, 8:12 left in the first quarter. Free throw is up and it is no good. Bounce, bounce, bounce and out. Now the second free throw from Gil Miles. Bounce. Bounce. Now the shot. It is up and it is good. 4-0 UMES. Wolves bringing the ball up the floor. Getting around a pick is Hill. Hill inside the 3-point line on the far side. Gets it over to Herring. Herring near side to Stamper. Stamper up at the top of the key down to Herring. Herring one dribble, a spin move, kicks it back out to Henry. Henry drives through a block and her shot is blocked out of bounds. And it will be an inbounds play for the Lady Wolves here with 9 seconds on the shot clock. Almost stolen on the inbound. Herring to Vulic. Vulic's shot too strong off back iron. Batted around and picked up by the Lady Wolves, getting a fresh shot clock. Now a 3-point attempt. That's good from Gianni Hill, and it's 4-3. Byram here in front of us. Swung all the way around far side. Byram's gets the pass after the deflection, I beg your pardon. And now near side. 3-point attempt from Martin is good. That's a bingo, and it is 7-3. Wolves racing the ball up the floor. They have only dressed 6 players this afternoon. There's a drive from Herring, kick out into the corner to Henry. Henry's shot no good. Rebound battled 4 and 1 by the Hawks, and this is Byram. Byram right in front of us. Into the paint and knocked around and out of bounds, and it will be Wolves basketball. 6:56 to go here in the opening quarter. 7-3 UMES on top. A little bit of three-quarter court pressure here from the Lady Hawks. Pass comes across to Stamper, and the Wolves break it perfectly. Now down low to Henry, turnaround shot, that's no good. Rebound goes to the Hawks, and Martin. Martin racing the ball up the floor. To the far side to Eaton. Eaton to the elbow, back to Byram for three. No good. Rebound to the Hawks. Up top to Martin. Martin back to Byram, and they'll reset. Fresh shot clock. Now near side to Martin. Martin to Eaton. Far side to Byram. Back to Eaton now near side. Eaton for three. No good. Rebound for the Hawks. A shot and the foul. Gil Miles with the basket. Let's see who the foul is on. There was a mass of bodies down there. Vulic, her second, so she is going to get subbed out here. Coming in is Skylar Norman. Eaton will check out. Adrian Jones to check in for the Hawks. As here comes the and one attempt from Gil Miles. It's off the mark, and Popovich comes up with the rebound. Back to Gil Miles into the paint, off the glass, got it. Real nice play there from Gil Miles. It's 11-3 Hawks. Stamper, running point. Former Edgewood Ram, and now takes it far side, gets it to Herring. Herring will drive baseline, stood up by Gills Martin, and there is a traveling violation. And it will be Hawks basketball. 11-3 UMES. Byram right in front of us. Up top it goes to Martin. Back to Byram, back to Martin. Into the far corner to Jones. Jones into Popovic in the paint. Nice move, it's good. Popovic a little up and under. And Popovich with some early points, helping the Hawks out to a 13-3 lead. Hill bounces far side, that pass intercepted. Here come the Hawks, a 2-on-1, they've got numbers. Gil Miles, a pass, and a layup, no good. Popovich there for the rebound. She cleans it up, it's 13-3. Hill brings the ball up the floor for the Wolves. Next whistle will be a media timeout. As Hill still dribbling, now gets it to Stamper. Stamper for three. Good! And it's 15-6. 4:41 to go. Driving the baseline is Martin, a kick out in the corner for three. Jones, too strong. Rebound to Gil Miles, up off the glass. Got it. And it's 17-6. Three more Hawks ready to check in at the next whistle, but again, it's going to be a media timeout. As here comes a Hill for the Wolves. Hill gets around the screen to the far side. Hill driving baseline up and good. Nice individual effort there from Hill. And it's 17-8. 4:08 left to go in the first quarter. Martin with the pass. Now to Byram. Up top it goes to Jones. To Gil Miles in the paint. Spin move. Got it. Berisha, Gil Miles, and Popovich there. Those two teaming up to lead this Hawks offense 19-8 here in the first quarter. Stamper with some trouble up top. Drives the lane, elbow jumper. Got it. That was a pretty play there from Shania Stamper. And we have a timeout on the floor. 3:34 to play here in the first quarter. We will step aside on the Hawks Network, powered by SFMSports.net.
Hawks fans, improving reliability with new technology and upgrades is only part of Delmarva Power's commitment to customers. They're also helping customers save money and energy with tips, tools, and programs that can help everyone reduce monthly bills. Just visit delmarva.com/everyonesaves for more. That's delmarva.com/everyonesaves. Delmarva Power, proud sponsor of Maryland Eastern Shore Athletics.
Hey Hawks fans, season tickets are on sale now. Visit UMEStickets.com to get your basketball season tickets. Stop by the athletic office, go online, or check your mailbox. Get your Maryland Eastern Shore tickets. There's no better place to be this basketball season than the Hytche, cheering your Hawks on towards the conference championship. Get your Maryland Eastern Shore basketball season tickets now at UMEStickets.com. Support Eastern Shore Athletics, because after all, this is our shore and our team.
This is Maryland Eastern Shore basketball from SFMSports.net.
Welcome back to UMES and Princess Anne, as it is the first media timeout. Leading the way for the Hawks is Berisha Gill-Miles, 9 points, 4 for 4 from the floor. Ksenia Popovich with 4 points. Siani Byram with 3, and Regine Martin with 3 as well. Gianni Hill and Shania Stamper each with 5 points for the Lady Wolves. As the Hawks bring the ball up the floor, Brooklyn Bailey, and now Adrian Jones. Jones with it. Pass to Bailey. Bailey for 3 from the corner. Short rebound. Hawks up off the glass and good. And that is 23 Dominique Walker for the 2. And it is now 21-10. Stamper up top. Far side it goes to Herring. Herring swung around back to Stamper near side. In the corner, Hill. Hill for 3. And that one is too strong. Rebound to the Hawks. In the paint, that shot partially blocked from Bailey. And the rebound, Dominique Walker with 2 more. And it is now 23-10. Wolves with the ball, 2.5 left in the opening quarter. Hill goes around a screen. Up top it goes to Norman. Norman into the paint. Doesn't know where to go with it, gets it back to Stamper. Stamper with 8 on the shot clock, coming near side. Got to do something. She'll drive. Elbow jumper, too strong. Rebound, batted around, and won by the Hawks. Walker, ahead it goes to Sidnor. Sidnor to Jones. Back to Sidnor. In the paint, Walker, elbow jumper, pure. And a timeout here from the Wolves and head coach Tammy Bagley. 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. 25-10 in favor of the Hawks here with 2:04 left in the opening quarter. The Hawks, prior to this last stretch here, opened the game shooting 8 of 14 from the floor. Cheyney, 4 of 9 from the floor. The Hawks with 11 total rebounds, 7 offensive, 4 defensive again prior to the last couple minutes here. Those were as of the media timeout. So the early rebounding edge going to UMES in a game that is 25-10 in favor of the Hawks. Hill inbounds for the Hawks. Gets it back, and here she comes. Up the floor now, elbow, near side. Pass it goes to Herring at the top of the key. Herring will drive into the lane, and up and good. Nice play there from Herring. As the Hawks bring the ball up the floor quickly, this is Sidnor. Sidnor circling at the top of the key. Sidnor now goes far side to Jones. Jones to Walker. Walker back to Sidnor. Sidnor gets it down low. No, pass rejected, and it'll be Hawks ball. Inbounds pass goes to Walker. Touch pass in the corner to Jones. Jones drives baseline, kick out, and a baseline jumper too strong. Rebound and a foul. And it's going to go against the Hawks, and that's going to be on Dominique Walker for a push. And it is her first, team first. 3 total fouls so far in this game. 25-12. The Hawks lead this one with 1:05 left in the opening quarter. Hill down low to Herring. Herring double teamed on the block, and she turns it over. Here come the Hawks. Out in quickly transition. Brooklyn Bailey on the breakaway off the glass. Good. Beautiful transition there from the Hawks, and it's 27-12. Hill near side to Stamper to Herring. Herring into the paint. Spin move, hook shot. Wow, that's pretty. Herring, the senior from Pittsburgh, the nifty move. As now with 35 seconds left, a drive to the hoop and a bucket for Portia Sidnor. And it is 29-14, 25 seconds left. And shot clock and game clock separated by a baby milliseconds as Stamper drives to the key, and we have a foul and 2 shots coming. As let's see who this is on. Could be on a couple different Hawks. We'll find out who in just a second. Adrian Jones whistled for the foul. Her first, team second. As Skylar Norman to the line shooting 2. Norman's first is pure, 29-15. Now the second. With 17 seconds left, it is no good. Rebound goes to the Wolves. That shot no good, rather, and the Hawks with the rebound. Now with just 10 seconds left in the quarter. Pushing up the floor is Sid Noor, and we have a whistle. While Jalen Henry is going to need to come out here for the final 8 seconds, I believe, because they stopped it due to injury, so she's got to come out. And returning is Drazana Vulic. So inbounding right in front of us is Adrian Jones to Sid Noor. Sid Noor with 6 seconds left, 5 seconds, 4. She'll drive, kicks it out. 3-point attempt is no good. Rebound to Vucic, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. 29-15, the Hawks lead through 1 quarter. We will step aside and come back for the second quarter right after this on SFMSports.net.
Need a break, a getaway? Plan a visit to Hyatt Place Dewey Beach in Delaware. Lay back, relax with your toes in the sand, and unwind to the sounds of the ocean. Please your palate with a delicious meal at Cape Hassa Restaurant on the bay while taking in the sights of a beautiful sunset. It's time to get away and make that getaway to the Hyatt Place Dewey Beach. Call 302-864-9100 or visit HyattPlaceDeweyBeach.com. Make a lifetime of memories in your own backyard at Hyatt Place Dewey Beach. That's Hyatt Place Dewey Beach on Facebook and Instagram.
Training is about more than muscle. It's about inner strength. So I push myself. That's why I serve in the United States Coast Guard. I train with the best. A team that shares my drive and commitment. We collect intelligence, guard our shores against drug smugglers, and keep our waterways safe. Because our nation expects more. Discover a future that exceeds your expectations. Learn more at gocoastguard.com.
This is Maryland Eastern Shore basketball from SFMSports.net.
Welcome back to the Hytche in Princess Anne, Maryland. 29-15, the Hawks lead the Lady Wolves here at the start of the second quarter. 10 minutes on the clock. Inbounding right in front of us is Gianni Hill to Stamper. Stamper, near side, almost dribbles it out of bounds, then goes around a screen, drives into the key. Shot from Vucic is good, and it's 29-17. Sid Noor brings the ball up the floor for the Hawks. At the top of the key. Near side it goes to Godwin. Godwin down low to Walker, and Walker is pure. Walker now leading this Hawks offense. We're going to get another substitution. Rose Smith is going to check in here at the next available whistle. Stamper will drive, kicks it back out to Herring, and Herring travels. So Rose Smith will check in. Checking out is Choma Moichena. Moichena was in at the end of the first period there. Now at the top of the key, it is Sid Noor. Sid Noor to Claiborne. Claiborne drives all the way to the hoop. Oh, that's pretty. Claiborne for 2, 33-17. 33-17, Hawks over the Lady Wolves here. 8:55 left until halftime. Driving to her left is Hill. Hill at the top of the key to Vulic. Vulic's shot is blocked by Smith, and Smith picks up the loose ball. Bringing it up the floor is Sid Noor. Sid Noor crosses the timeline. Now looks back to the bench for the play call. Now comes near side with it. Barking out some instructions, hands the ball off to Godwin. Godwin goes around a screen, elbow and a kick-out pass into the paint, and now bodies falling all over the place as Taylor Claiborne fell down and lost the ball out of bounds, but it was off of the Wolves. So Vulic checks out. Jalen Henry checks back in for the Wolves. And now checking in is Siani Byram. Byram checks in for St. Norm. Baseline inbounds play with 6 seconds on the shot clock and a foul called. This is going to go against Vulic. No, I beg your pardon. Vulic is on the bench. 21 was the foul call. I beg your pardon. Squire Norman, that is her first. Team's first of the quarter. Now a turnover, and the Wolves turn it right back. Now the Hawks have numbers, 4-on-2. Bounce pass down low, off the glass, got it. Regine Martin, and it's 35-17. An 18-point advantage for the Hawks. Hill, up at the top of the key, going right. Now kicks it near side. That goes to Henry. Henry to Stamper. Stamper to Herring. Herring double teamed at the top of the key. Now kicks it back out to Henry. Henry drives, but she is fouled. And Henry is hurting. She had to come off late in the first quarter due to injury. And again, the Lady Wolves only have one sub. So Henry will go to the free throw line. The foul is on the Hawks. Dominique Walker, her second, team's first of the second quarter. And the free throw is no good. Amanda Carding coming in for Walker. 35-18 Lady Hawks over the Lady Wolves. Now 35-19 is Henry, who again is hurting here. She's hobbling up the floor, gutting it out. It is 35-19 Hawks. Godwin. This is Byram. Far side it goes to Claiborne. Claiborne into the key, and a good block there from Herring. Herring wrestled the ball away from the Hawks and now brings the ball up the floor. And trying to find a pass, and she shuffled her feet. That's a travel. So here come the Hawks once more, up 35-19, 7:22 to go here in the second quarter. Byram barking out a play call, goes around a screen into the near corner. Goes around another screen, Byram into the elbow, her elbow jumper, got it. 37-19 with 7 minutes to go until halftime. Stamper will drive around a screen. Her shot is blocked. Rebound is fought for and won by Byram. Byram with numbers here. Now she waits. And into the paint, it's Rose Smith going up with it. And she loses it on the way up. And it goes out of bounds off of her own knee. So it is going to be a Wolves basketball. Bringing the ball up the floor is Hill. Hill from Dorchester, Massachusetts, the junior, driving to her left. Now drives baseline, double team, and we get a foul on the Hawks here. And it's going to be on Godwin, I do believe. It is Godwin's first, team's second of the quarter, and now Vulic is going to check back in, as she is going to check in for Norman. Baseline inbounds play to Vulic, a shot, it's good, and the foul. That's going to probably be on Rose Smith here. So the and one, Vulic. Rose Smith, her first foul, team's third of the quarter. So Vulic for the and one, and it's good. Checking back in is Norman. Checking out is going to be Vulic. Some confusion there for the Wolves as to who is checking out. But we now have 5-on-5. 37-22. Hawks in front by 15. They've led fairly comfortably throughout this contest. As Carney with it at the top of the key. One dribble and a pass to Byram. Byram bounces it a couple times, backs it out. On the far side, goes around a screen. Byram up top to Carney. Down low to Smith. Smith corrals it, and a traveling call on Rose Smith, the freshman from Brooklyn, New York. 5:57 and counting to go here in the first half. Gianni Hill brings the ball up the floor, crosses the timeline. She'll go far side, goes around a screen set by Norman. Into the far corner, up top to Stamper. Stamper circles back now at the very top of the key, gets it into Herring. Herring through some traffic and draws a foul. Working through a triple team. Draws the foul here. Still waiting to see who it's on. And it is going to be on Amanda Carney, her first, team fourth of the quarter. So here comes the first free throw from Herring. It is good. As we have a couple of substitutions, Gil Miles checking in. And Regine Martin checking back in as well. Smith checking out for the Hawks, as is Godwin. Second free throw is up and no good. Rebound to Carney. And the Hawks out quickly in transition. Byram comes to the near side. Couple of passes to, and then it goes to Gil Miles. Gil Miles drives the lane up and no good. Rebound out, now Stamper with it. And we have a stoppage. As I don't believe the shot clock started. So we're going to say 27 seconds on the shot clock. And it'll be a sideline inbounds play for the Wolves. Hill with it. Now drives into the lane, kicks it up to Stamper for three. Too strong. Carney with the easy rebound. Carney out quick in transition. Carney to Byram. Byram drives the lane up to the hoop. Just not quite enough. And it is no good. 37-23. UMES still leads. Herring for a long two. That's no good. Rebound to Carney, out to Byram. Byram with 4.5 to go in the second quarter. Up top it goes to Gil Miles. Gil Miles' elbow jumper is no good. Rebound to Stamper. Stamper out quickly. Stamper at the top of the key. That goes to Herring. Herring a couple of bounces, a spin move up off the glass, too strong. 2-on-2 battle for the basketball, and we have a jump ball. It'll be Wolves basketball when we come back. We're going to have a media timeout here with 4:12 left in the second quarter. And it is a 37-23 Hawks lead here with 4:12 left to go until halftime. This is Hawks basketball on SFMSports.net.
The Eastern Shore is a perfect place to visit year-round. A gem hidden on the lower shore is the Henson, located in the heart of Princess Anne on the picturesque campus of the University of Maryland Eastern Shore. The Henson is the perfect choice for campus visits, business trips, reunions, meetings, and relaxing getaways. Check into the Henson and we'll take care of the rest. Book online at umes.edu/Henson.
Here's your dinner check. I'll take that up when you're ready.
Oh my gosh! Calm down, honey. How bad can it be? I knew you shouldn't have ordered the captain's platter.
How about you with that bottle of get me a second job to pay for it all?
Don't talk.
The scenario you have just witnessed could have been avoided with a simple visit to frugals.biz. Buy one, get one free deals from local restaurants, huge discounts from service providers, free event admissions, and more. Available 24/7 at frugals.biz. Local coupons at frugals.biz. Frugals.biz.
This is Maryland Eastern Shore basketball from SFMSports.net.
Welcome back to Princess Anne, Maryland. 37-23 in favor of the Hawks over the Cheyney University Wolves. As let's take a look at some stats here. Maryland Eastern Shore 22-4 outscoring Cheyney in the paint. 12-4 points off turnovers in favor of the Hawks. 13-0 second chance points as it was a 29-15 score after one. Each team with 8 points so far here in this second quarter. The Hawks is shooting 56.5% so far in the first half, or 54%, I beg your pardon, 17 for 31. They shot 56% in the first quarter. As it'll be a baseline inbounds play for the Hawks with 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Herring to Vulic. Vulic and the block. Back out it goes to Hill for three. Down and out. And Carney with the rebound. Quickly out to Byram. Byram racing up the floor. Into the near corner. Carney for three. No good. Rebound to Gil Miles, and then it gets stolen from her by Hill. Hill with a quick 2-on-1 developing as she tries to get it down low to Herring, and it goes out of bounds. And it will be Hawks basketball. Checking in is Skylar Norman. And Drazana Vulic, who has 2 fouls, is going to check out here with 3:45 to go in this first half. Byram now near side. Right in front of us, Byram looking for a pass. Gets it up top to, that is going to be Popovich. Popovich far side to Martin. Martin up top to Gil Miles. Gil Miles to Byram. Byram with 8 on the shot clock. Up top to Carney. Carney for three. Pure! 40-23 in favor of the Hawks. 3:10 left to go in the first half. Hawks up by 17. Hill on the far side right in front of the Hawks bench is going to be fouled. Let's see who that is on. Regine Martin. Her first, team's 5th of the quarter. So it will be Gianni Hill to the line. First free throw is no good. Hill back to the line here. Her second free throw is up, and that rattles out. No good, and it remains a 17-point edge. Byram down low to a cutting Popovich, and a nice play there. Popovich, the junior from Moscow, having herself a nice afternoon. It is 42-23. Byram playing defense on Stamper here for the Wolves. Stamper pass in, and then it gets it over to Herring. Herring in the paint, then backs out, gets it to Stamper. Back to Herring, and a foul as Gil Miles hooked Herring, and it's going to be 2 free throws for Herring. Barisha Gil Miles, her first foul. And the Wolves are already in the bonus. Herring now 2 for 3 at the free throw line. After that, mate, 42-24. Here with 2:32 left in this first half. That second one is good as well, 42-25. Byram out quick in transition into the corner to Carney. Up top to Gil Miles. Now swung all the way around and back up top to Byram. Byram driving on the left side into the key. Kicks it out to Gil Miles. Gil Miles with a pump fake. Back out it goes to Popovich. And that is no good, too strong. And the Wolves with the rebound. Hill quickly out to Stamper. Stamper drives to the hoop. No good, but she is fouled. And will go to the line to shoot 2. Popovich called for the foul. As here comes the first free throw from Stamper. It is good. 42-26 now. Hawks in front. Second free throw good as well. Byram in the corner to Carney. Up top and swung all the way around to Gil Miles. A nifty pass play to Popovich, driving into the lane. That's the old 5-pass play and find the cutter to the basket. And Popovich, really nice play. It's 44-27. 1:45 to play here in the opening half. Stamper near side to Hill. Hill Long pass is intercepted by Gil Miles. Gil Miles all by herself, 46-27. Gil Miles for 2. 90 seconds to play here in the first half. Hill. Far side it goes to Henry. Henry near side to Stamper. To Hill. Hill, a move into the near corner. Picks up her dribble and tries to get it down low. Does so. This is Norman. Norman double teamed and is going to get called for 3 in the cave. 66 seconds left in the opening half. Byram brings it up the floor. 1 minute to go. Carney up top to Gil Miles. Gil Miles to Byram. Byram up top to Martin. Martin for 3. That's no good. Popovich slaps the rebound out to Gil Miles. And Gil Miles cleans up the mess for 2 more. 48-27. 36 seconds left. About a 10-second difference between shot clock and game clock as Hill has it on the far side. Up top to Henry. Henry swung on around off the glass, no good. Rebound, kicked around and won by the Hawks, and a foul is going to be called, I believe, on Skylar Norman, and if that's the case, that is her second. So 2 Wolves have 2 fouls, Norman and Vulic. Those are the only 2 Wolves to have fouls, and now the Hawks can hold for the last shot. 15 seconds left now as Byram crosses the timeline. Near side to Martin. Up top it goes to Popovich. Popovich, far side, now down low, trying to find Gil Miles. Gil Miles in the key, her shot no good, but with 2 seconds left, we have a foul, and it's going to be whistled on Marlon Herring. So Gil Miles to the line shooting 2 with 2 seconds left. As the Hawks, if she makes both of them here, can cross 50 points in the first half, and they will not be able to do so as she missed the first free throw. Vulic checking in as Norman checks out. Gil Miles from the free throw line. Her second free throw is up and good, 49-27. Now 2 seconds left here for the Lady Wolves as Hill will pick it up. And let's see, the referee is discussing, I think, did she touch it? As Hill didn't think she touched it. Now the referees are going to have a quick discussion. They hold the Hawks on the floor here. And let's see what they decide to do here. And I think they are going to redo it. As the clock operator started the clock, and they're going to redo it here. So everybody's got to reset. So 2 seconds still on the clock. 49-27, the Lady Wolves, as now the Hawks will put on a three-quarters court press, and now the two officials are discussing matters, and I think they may be going to the replay monitor here. 49-27, our score here. And they are indeed going to go to the monitor. There were 2 seconds left on the clock when the inbound pass happened. And I suppose they're looking just to make sure that the ball was not touched. We will have a full halftime report here in just a few moments. So they are going to take a look at this. Again, my guess is that they have to be looking to see if the ball was touched by Hill. She looked up as if to say she didn't touch it. So we'll see what they rule. Again, they're not going to, I don't think they would add time on, as it's just going to be 2 seconds. It is 49-27 in favor of the Hawks. And they are indeed looking at the clock just to make sure. As the Wolves will have one last chance to inbound here. The Hawks have like a half-court press. Stamper will chuck it deep. It is picked off by Cardi, and she will hang on to it. No shot, and that is the half. So it is 49-27 in favor of UMES as 15 minutes are on the clock. 49-27 in favor of UMES. We will wait for the clock to start before we hit a timeout. But a very, very good first half here for the Hawks. So the clock has indeed started. We will step aside and come back for the halftime show. It is 49-27 at the half on SFMSports.net.
In the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference, success for our student athletes isn't just measured by wins and losses, points on the scoreboard, or individual stats. It's also measured by their performance in the classroom, in the community, and ultimately graduation. Our student athletes aren't just playing to win a single game. They're playing to win at life, because games end, but life keeps on going. The MEAC, educating student athletes for the game of life.
Hey Hawks fans, season tickets are on sale now. Visit UMEStickets.com to get your basketball season tickets. Stop by the athletic office, go online, or check your mailbox. Get your Maryland Eastern Shore tickets. There's no better place to be this basketball season than the Hytche, cheering your Hawks on towards the conference championship. Get your Maryland Eastern Shore basketball season tickets now at UMEStickets.com. Support Eastern Shore Athletics, because after all, this is our shore and our team.
Here's your dinner check. I'll take that up when you're ready.
Oh my gosh!
Calm down, honey. How bad can it be? I knew you shouldn't have ordered the captain's platter.
How about you with that bottle of get me a second job to pay for it all?
Don't talk.
The scenario you have just witnessed could have been avoided with a simple visit to frugals.biz. Buy one, get one free deals from local restaurants, huge discounts from service providers, free event admissions, and more. Available 24/7 at frugals.biz. Local coupons at frugals.biz. Frugals.biz.
Hawks fans, improving reliability with new technology and upgrades is only part of Delmarva Power's commitment to customers. They're also helping customers save money and energy with tips, tools, and programs that can help everyone reduce monthly bills. Just visit delmarva.com/everyonesaves for more. That's delmarva.com/everyonesaves. Delmarva Power, proud sponsor of Maryland Eastern Shore Athletics.
This is Maryland Eastern Shore basketball from SFMSports.net.
Welcome back to Princess Anne, Maryland. Paul Taylor alongside you with you here as the University of Maryland Eastern Shore Lady Hawks lead the Cheyney University of Pennsylvania Wolves 49-27 here at recess. Let's take a look at the first half stats. The Hawks end up shooting 55% in that first half, 22 made field goals, and 9 particularly in that second quarter, 13 in the first. So the Hawks with a pretty good first half all around as they've gotten everybody into the game. 9 different players have points as or rebounds rather, as a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, it is still 9 have points, led by Berisha Gil Miles with 14, Dominique Walker with 10, Ksenia Popovich with 8, and then Siani Byram with 5, Amanda Carney and Regine Martin each with 3, and then Brooklyn Bailey, Taylor Claiborne, and Portia Sidnor each with 2. The Hawks out rebounding Cheyney 26-11, and just a really nice first half. The Hawks really having their way, particularly down low, as points in the paint 30-4 favor the Maryland Eastern Shore, and turnovers 10-5. The Wolves have 10 turnovers, the Hawks with just 5, and the Hawks have made them pay 19 points off of turnovers so far in this first half. as the Hawks again lead this one 49-27 at halftime. It is a 22-point lead, which has been the largest of the game for UMES. Again, they've led comfortably throughout this contest. It was 29-15 at the end of the first quarter, and now 49-27. Other stats, again, the Hawks are 3 of 12 from the three-point arc. Cheyney 2 of 9 from the free throw line. Cheyney keeping themselves in the game with a 9 for 13 mark from the charity stripe. UMES just 2 for 5, and Gil Miles has taken all 5 of the Hawks' free throw attempts. Again, we mentioned 26-11, the Hawks out rebounding the Wolves, led by Gil Miles' 7. Again, she has 14 total points. Leading the way for the Wolves, splitting it, is Shania Stamper and Marlon Herring, each with 7 points. And then Drozana Vulic and Gianni Hill, each with 5. Jalen Henry with 2 and Skylar Norman with 1. As again, the Wolves only go 6 deep today. They normally only go about 9, but a couple players not here, and so the Wolves are playing with 6. And we'll see what the second half brings, but we are going to step aside and come back for more. It is 49-27 Hawks at halftime on SFMSports.net.
People who enrolled through Maryland Health Connection last year got savings, and this year rates are lower across most plans. They even have experts all across Maryland who can give you free in-person help to make sure you get the most savings. Learn more at marylandhealthconnection.gov. That's marylandhealthconnection.gov. Enrollment runs November 1st to December 15th, so don't wait. Explore your options today.
I really thought I would die of stress long before the cancer, because the diagnosis brought this avalanche of worries. The money, the travel, the burden on the family. One night I called the American Cancer Society, and they helped me map out a plan. Got me free rides to chemo and even a free place to stay during treatment. They took away those other fears so I could rest up for the real fight.
Please give at cancer.org.
The IRS finally caught up with Louie.
I hadn't paid my taxes in 8 years. I owe the IRS a lot of money.
Louie was in deep trouble.
We're going to take your house, put a lien on your bank account, garnish your pay. They don't care. They're going to take your paycheck.
Louie found out about Optima Tax Relief, the leading tax resolution firm. A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau, they've resolved over $500 million for their clients.
Optima Tax, they help me. They calm me down. They make me feel comfortable, and I trust them.
Louie has a lot to be thankful for.
I don't owe the IRS anymore, and I'm able to live a comfortable life, a lot better life. It was because of Optima Tax.
For tax help you can trust, call Optima now for a free consultation. Take it from Louie.
If you owe the IRS, don't go it alone. Give Optima Tax a call. They can help you.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
This is Maryland Eastern Shore basketball from SFMSports.net.
Welcome back to Princess Anne, Maryland, as it is 49-27 in favor of the Hawks as we hit 3 o'clock here on a beautiful late fall afternoon here in the Eastern Shore. I'm Paul Taylor. Thanks so much for spending part of your afternoon with us here on SFMSports.net. Again, the Hawks, who are just now coming back out on the floor, lead this one 49-27. And it'll be interesting to see what happens here in the second half. Yes, it's a 22-point game, but in reading up on the Hawks game the other night in Richmond, Coach Batchelor, who we'll get a chance to talk to after the game, made the comment that he's very interested to see his team play a full 40 minutes and to see how they do in the third quarter, because it was that third quarter that really hurt the Hawks in that Richmond game, a game that they again led with 36 seconds left. They led by 4 and ended up falling 57-55. But the Hawks here, again, lead by 22 over Cheyney and are on their way to their first win of the season. But we'll see just how much the deficit or the margin of victory is. But it is 49-27 at the half. We are going to step aside one more time and come back here in just a few moments as the Hawks retake the floor. About 5 minutes to go until we start the second half. You're listening to Hawks basketball on SFMSports.net.
In the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference, just measured by wins and losses, points on the scoreboard, or individual stats. It's also measured by their performance in the classroom, in the community, and ultimately graduation. Our student athletes aren't just playing to win a single game, they're playing to win at life. Because games end, but life keeps on going. The MEAC, educating student athletes for the game of life.
Hey Hawks fans, season tickets are on sale now. Visit UMEStickets.com to get your basketball season tickets. Stop by the athletic office, go online, or check your mailbox. Get your Maryland Eastern Shore tickets. There's no better place to be this basketball season than the Hytche, cheering your Hawks on towards the conference championship. Get your Maryland Eastern Shore basketball season tickets now at UMEStickets.com. Support Eastern Shore Athletics because, after all, this is our shore and our team.
Here's your dinner check. I'll take that up when you're ready.
Oh my gosh!
Calm down, honey. How bad can it be? I knew you shouldn't have ordered the captain's platter.
How about you with that bottle of get me a second job to pay for it all?
Don't talk.
The scenario you have just witnessed could have been avoided with a simple visit to frugals.biz. Buy one, get one free deals from local restaurants, huge discounts from service providers, free event admissions, and more. Available 24/7 at frugals.biz. Local coupons at frugals.biz. Frugals.biz.
Hawks with new technology and upgrades is only to customers. They're also helping customers save money and energy with tips, tools, and programs that can help everyone reduce monthly bills. Just visit delmarva.com/everyonesaves for more. That's delmarva.com/everyonesaves. Delmarva Power, proud sponsor of Maryland Eastern Shore Athletics.
For basketball. From
Welcome back to Princess Anne, Maryland, as the Hawks lead 49-27 at halftime. Just about 3 minutes to go until we start the second half, as the two teams will switch ends. Again, the Hawks led by Berisha Gill-Miles with 14 total points. Dominique Walker with 10, as everybody has gotten to play for this Eastern Shore club. And we'll see more of that here in this second half. But again, just 5 or 6 Wolves have suited up today. Herring, Hill, Vulich, Henry, Norman, and Stamper. As the Wolves not really in foul trouble. They've played a pretty solid first half for only having 6 players. Herring with 1 foul, Vulich and Norman each with 2. For the Hawks, they had quite a few fouls, particularly in that second quarter. But the only one that has more than 1 is Dominique Walker, who has 2. All with 1 foul is Dayana Godwin, Berisha Gill-Miles, Adrian Jones, Rose Smith, Ksenia Popovic, and Regine Martin. As the Hawks and Wolves again almost set for the start of the second half. It will be Hawks basketball to start here in about 90 seconds. But we'll see which 5 come out for the Hawks. As again, head coach Fred Batchelor, he did a nice job of getting everybody in that first half, as everybody got to play at least 4 minutes in that first half. CeCe Byram led the way with 14 points. And there were 3 Wolves that played the entire first half. Marlon Herring, and it was Gianni Hill and Shania Stamper as well. As the horn sounds, 60 seconds until we start the second half. And so the teams will head to their respective benches, and then we'll be ready to go. A fantastic Saturday afternoon outside. And it's been a solid Saturday so far for the Hawks, as again they have 20 minutes to go before their first win of the season. 49-27, the Hawks in front. Both teams in front of their respective benches. And now we're going to be set here in just a moment. And Cheyney has been entered play today, getting outscored so far 113. The most points that they've scored in a game this season is 48, and that was a loss at Virginia State on November the 10th, as it will be Hawks basketball right in front of us. As it is going to be Regine Martin is going to inbound the ball to CeCe Byram here right in front of us. So 10 minutes on the clock. And away we go. Byram takes the ball, hands it off to Eaton. Eaton to Martin. Martin to Byram. Byram goes around a screen to the far side. Byram goes around another screen. Right elbow jumper is short. Rebound out of bounds. Martin tried to slap it back in, but hit it up in the air and hit off the support of the basket. So it is out of bounds, and it will be Wolves basketball. Just underway here in the second half. So glad you could join us this afternoon as Hill will drive near side. The quasi double team there as Herring gets fouled by Gil Miles, and it is her second foul of the game, team's first of the quarter. So baseline inbounds play as it goes to Herring, and we have a whistle and a travel. So another turnover for the Wolves. That is their 11th turnover of the afternoon. 49-27 still as here come the Hawks right again. Out it goes toward Norman. And that is a three. I beg your pardon, that is a Regine Martin for three. 52-27. Martin for three. And now Hill with it for the Wolves. Hill will drive, double teamed, stop, pop, and shot doesn't go. And it is now Eaton bringing the ball up the floor, handing it off to Byram. Byram in the paint, gets it back to Eaton. 4-3, swish! 55-27, all of a sudden, the Hawks lighting it up from three. Back-to-back three-pointers. And they've opened up a 55-27 lead. Stamper to the far side. Looking for some help, goes around a screen. 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Now she picks up her dribble. Down low, wide open under the hoop is Henry, but she missed the easy bunny. And now out in transition is Gil Miles. Gil Miles hands it to Martin. Martin out to Eaton for three. Swish! And a quick timeout here from Cheyney. 58-27. Three consecutive three-pointers for the Hawks, and that is going to take us to our first media timeout of the second half. You're listening to Hawks basketball on SFMSports.net.
Hawks fans, improving reliability with new technology and upgrades is only part of Delmarva Power's commitment to customers. They're also helping customers save money and energy with tips, tools, and programs that can help everyone reduce monthly bills. Just visit delmarva.com/everyonesaves for more. That's delmarva.com/everyonesaves. Delmarva Power, proud sponsor of Maryland Eastern Shore Athletics.
Hey Hawks fans, season tickets are on sale now. Visit umestickets.com to get your basketball season tickets. Stop by the athletic office, go online, or check your mailbox. Get your Maryland Eastern Shore tickets. There's no better place to be this basketball season than the Hytche, cheering your Hawks on towards the conference championship. Get your Maryland Eastern Shore basketball season tickets now at umestickets.com. Support Eastern Shore Athletics, because after all, This is our shore and our team.
This is Maryland Eastern Shore basketball from SFMSports.net.
Welcome back to Princess Anne as the Hawks lead 58-27. A quick 9-0 run to start the second half for the Hawks, who are now 6 for 15 from the three-point arc after a 3 for 3 here in this second half. 3 consecutive trips for the Hawks, ends in three-pointers. So the Hawks were 3 for 12 from beyond the three-point arc in the first half. As Cheyney will inbound the ball to our left. Here comes Shania Stamper. Stamper barking out the play. Over it goes to Henry. Henry, long pass to Stamper, almost out of bounds. Stamper does a nice job to keep it in. Now into the paint to Herring, and Herring travels. Substitution coming in for the Wolves. As Skylar Norman checks in, Herring will check out. Martin will get ready to inbound the basketball for the Hawks. It'll go to CeCe Byram. Byram brings the ball up the floor. A Winston-Salem native. Near side it goes to Eaton. Eaton up top to Gil Miles. To Byram. Byram on the far side now down low. Turnaround is good. That is Popovich. And it is now 60-27. Stamper on the far side. Now at the top of the key. Bounce pass to Henry. Henry down low. That pass picked off by Eaton. Eaton quick in transition. Here she goes, 1-on-3. Eaton to the hoop, lays it in. Kiera Eaton, the senior, also from Winston-Salem, having herself a nice start to the second half, and it's 62-27. Stamper now on the far side. Picks up her dribble, now kicks it over to Henry. Henry at the top of the key. Near side to Hill. Hill back at the top to Stamper. Far side, now pass tipped, and Vucic comes down with it. Vucic to Norman. Norman pops it, and too strong. Rebound to the Hawks, and Martin. Martin to Byram. Byram thought about the three, gets it to Eaton. Eaton near corner to Martin for three. Too strong. Rebound goes to Byram. Byram will reset. Fresh shot clock. 62-27, 6:38 to play in the third quarter. Byram calls out the play. Far side to Eaton. Back to Byram underneath. That goes to Gil Miles. She loses it for a moment, gets it back, kicks it up top to Eaton for three. Swish! 65-27. And what a start to this third quarter for the Hawks. It was 49-27 at half. It is now 65-27. Hill for three. No good. A rebound picked up by Gil Miles to Byram. Byram out quick in transition. Hawks full steam ahead. Byram to the hoop. The layup is good. Left-handed layup, and it's 67-27. Hill. Near side to Henry. Up top to Stamper. Back to Hill. Hill for three. No good. Rebound batted around. Picked up by Popovich. She'll hand it off to Byram. Byram drives to the hoop once more, and Vucic is going to get called for the foul. And it's going to be her third, team's first of this second half, or the third quarter rather. So to the line, shooting two, is going to be Byram. First one is good. Subs coming in, Eastern Shore bringing in Rose Smith and Angelique Taylor. Coming in is Marlon Herring for Jalen Henry. Byram with another free throw coming. That one bounce, 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 and down. And Byram's going to check out. Checking in is Portia Sidnor. So here comes Hill. Near side to Stamper. Stamper to Hill. Hill far side to Vulich. Vulich to Hill. A deep 2. And that is the first points of the second half for the Wolves. As the Hawks bring the ball back up the floor, Walker for 3. Big one that was Eaton for 3. That's no good. Gil Miles underneath the basket. That's no good. Rebound picked up by Rose Smith, and she gets the basket. Rose Smith with her first points of the afternoon, and it is now 71-29. Hill to Vulich on the far side. Vulich, long pass to Stamper. Down low to Norman all by herself, and she gets fouled by Rose Smith, and she will shoot 2. That is Smith's second, team second of the quarter. And now we get a timeout and on the floor, so immediate timeout. We will step aside once more. You're listening to Hawks basketball on SFMSports.net.
Do you need a break, a getaway? Plan a visit to Hyatt Place Dewey Beach in Delaware. Lay back, relax with your toes in the sand, and unwind to the sounds of the ocean. Please your palate with a delicious meal at Cape Hassa Restaurant on the Bay while taking in the sights of a beautiful sunset. It's time to get away and make that getaway to the Hyatt Place Dewey Beach. Call 302-864-9100 or visit Hyatt Place Dewey Beach in your own backyard at Hyatt Place Dewey Beach. That's Hyatt Place Dewey Beach on Facebook and Instagram.
Training is about more than muscle. It's about inner strength. So I push myself. That's why I serve in the United States Coast Guard. I train with the best. A team that shares my drive and commitment. We collect intelligence, guard our shores against drug smugglers, and keep our waterways safe. Because our nation expects more. Discover a future that exceeds your expectations. Learn more at gocoastguard.com.
This is Maryland Eastern Shore basketball from SFMSports.net.
Well, we mentioned at halftime about how Coach Fred Batchelor wanted to see how the Hawks would come out in the third quarter. I think he has his answer. The Hawks 8 of 12 to start the second half. They already have 22 points here in the third quarter, and there's still 4.5 minutes to play. They scored 29 in the first, and they've given up only 2 in this third quarter. So outscoring the Wolves by 20. So 71-29 coming out of the timeout. And it will be 2 free throws for Skylar Norman for the Wolves. That free throw no good, off the side of the rim. And the score remains 71-29. Norman's second free throw. Up and good. And it's 71-30. Hawks out quick in transition. The pass tipped and goes over to Jones. Jones' pass nearly intercepted, and it comes over to Sidnor. Sidnor elbow jumper, no good. Rebound, Rose Smith there. Smith picks it up, and then she gets fouled. Skylar Norman with her third foul, so now 2 Wolves with 3 fouls in Vulich and Norman. And now we have a foul, and it's going the other way. Rose Smith. And it is Smith's third foul. Team's third of the quarter. Hill. Far side to Stamper for 3. No good. Rebound picked up by Vulich. And Vulich falls down. It's a travel. So UMES with the inbound. As the Hawks bring the ball up the floor, this will be Sidnor. Sidnor. Pass is tipped, but it gets to Taylor. Taylor to Smith. Smith in the paint. Double team. Still corrals it. Her shot too strong. Rebound goes to Norman. Norman ahead to Stamper. Stamper under duress from Sidnor. Ahead it goes to Herring. Herring in the corner to Hill, and Hill travels with it. And it will head the other way for a turnover. 71-30 in favor of the Hawks here late in the third quarter. Sidnor down low, and a shot off the glass, no good. A battle for the rebound and a jump ball. Smith and Stamper battle for it, and it is going to go for the Wolves. So 71-30. 3:11 and counting left. Up top it goes to Hill for three. That's no good. Smith grabs the rebound, gets it out quick in transition to Sidnor. Sidnor, her pass tipped out of bounds. And it will be a Hawks basketball. This will be Angelique Taylor to inbound. Taylor inbounds it to Sidnor. Sidnor, one dribble, two dribble. Now she drives, kicks it out. Jones for an elbow jumper, no good. Rebound. Smith's going to get charged with the reach. And that is going to be Rose Smith's fourth foul. And the freshman, though, getting some valuable minutes here. Smith at 6'3" is the tallest Lady Hawk on this team. Now down low and back out. Stamper for a deep two. That is no good. Rebound goes to Smith. Picked up by Taylor. Taylor racing down the floor to Sidnor. Sidnor, far side to Jones. Jones around a screen. And tried to find Smith at the top of the key, but it was intercepted. Here come the Wolves. Herring into the lane. Spin move and a travel. It's about the fifth or sixth traveling call on the Wolves this afternoon. 2:08 to go, third quarter, 71-30 in favor of the Hawks. Jones at the top of the key to Sidnor. Sidnor in the corner, and a three-point attempt from Jones is no good. Rebound Hawks. Jones again for three, no good. Rebound again, tipped around. Taylor with it. Bounce pass goes to Sidnor. Sidnor, elbow, pass out to Taylor into Smith. Smith, she travels, and it will be Cheyney basketball. .90 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Hill has it for the Wolves. She'll drive baseline, kicks it out, tipped around, and stolen by the Hawks. Jones, 2-on-2 the other way, now 3-on-2. To the hoop, off the glass, got it to go. Stamper tried to draw a charge, but there was no call, and now with 1:15 to go, it is a 43-point lead for the Hawks. Far side to Hill, to Stamper. Stamper to Vulic. Vulic in the near corner, back to Stamper. All the way over to Hill for a deep three. No good. Rebound. Taylor fights for it along with Norman, and it goes off of Norman. And we're going to have a substitution here as Choma Moichena will check back in. So Moichena in as Sidnor passes it over to Jones. Up top to Taylor. Back to Sidnor. All the way back to Taylor. 4-3. No good. Rebound Sidnor. 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Sidnor kicks it out to Taylor. Down low. Now to Sidnor, and three in the key. Had three Hawks in the key for 3 seconds. 29 seconds left in the quarter. And that means that the Wolves can hold for the last shot if they so choose. 73-30, 22 seconds left. Vulic, long pass to Hill, 4-3, no good. Rebound down low, that goes to Herring. Her shot no good. Now 10 seconds left. Hawks with one more chance. Sidnor up the floor, 8 seconds, 7, 6, Sidnor, top of the key. Now in the far corner to Jones for three. That's too strong. Rebound tipped around in the paint and a pass, but no. As Cheyney tried for the nice last second pass, but that is going to do it for the third quarter. 73-30, our score. We will step aside and come back for the fourth. You are listening to Hawks basketball on SFMSports.net.
The Eastern Shore is a perfect place to visit year-round. A gem hidden on the lower shore is the Henson, located in the heart of Princess Anne on the picturesque campus of the University of Maryland Eastern Shore. The Henson is the perfect choice for campus visits, business trips, reunions, meetings, and relaxing getaways. Check into the Henson and we'll take care of the rest. Book online at umes.edu/Henson.
Here's your dinner check. I'll take that up when you're ready.
Oh my gosh!
Calm down, honey. How bad can it be? I knew you shouldn't have ordered the captain's platter.
How about you with that bottle of get me a second job to pay for it all?
Don't talk.
The scenario you have just witnessed could have been avoided with a simple visit to frugals.biz. Buy one, get one free deals from local restaurants, huge discounts from service providers, free event admissions, and more. Available 24/7 at frugals.biz. Local coupons at frugals.biz. Frugals.biz.
This is Maryland Eastern Shore basketball from SFMSports.net.
Welcome back to Princess Anne as the Hawks will inbound right in front of us. It is 73-30. Here at the start of the fourth, Maryland Eastern Shore outscoring Cheyney 24-3 in that third quarter as the ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Hawks basketball. Dominique Walker back in the contest. She had 10 points in the first half. The Hawks shot 41% in that third quarter. Here comes the Hawks once more. This is Bailey. Bailey far side to Carney. Carney back to Bailey. Bailey a deep three. In and out. Rebound Hawks back out to Carney. Carney for three. Got it! The sophomore from Parlin, New Jersey for three. As Stamper with it now for the Wolves. Far side to Vulic. Vulic for three. Too strong. Rebound to Herring. Herring into the paint, and that one is no good. Rebound Hawks and a foul. That's going to go on Dominique Walker. That's going to be her first for the team in this fourth quarter. .9:13 to play. 2 free throws coming for Norman. She hits the first as we have a substitution for the Hawks as Diana Godwin checks in for Walker. Norman, her second free throw is up, and it is short. Rebound all the way out and picked up by the Hawks. This is Godwin, near side. Now she'll drive to the hoop, off the glass, no good. Rebound for the Wolves. Godwin got a little bit too far under the basket there, hit off the bottom of the backboard. Now Herring, near corner to Stamper. Swung around the far side to Hill. Hill moves back to the middle. Now near side to Stamper, double team. Down into the block, and Herring, dribble, and now out of bounds. And it goes off of Carney. And it will be a inbounds play. Now the referee's going to discuss matters. So the sideline official right here in front of us started moving back the other way, thinking that it was going to be Hawks basketball. Referee's discussing. I think it's the shot clock they're talking about, and they're going to leave it as a reset. Wolves inbound. There it goes. Stamper with it at the top of the key. Now to Vulic. Vulic throws it out of bounds, trying to find Henry. And it is going to be Hawks basketball with 8:40 to go and a 76-31 game. Bailey brings the ball up the floor for the Hawks. Gets it to Godwin. Godwin back to Bailey. Bailey backs it out. Over here near side, Claiborne to Godwin. And Godwin took too many steps. So it'll be Cheyney basketball. with 8:18 to go. (76-31) as Hill brings the ball up the floor for the Wolves. To Stamper near side. Stamper in the paint to Vulic, gets the ball batted away from her, and the Hawks come up with a turnover. Great defense here from the Hawks. Here comes Bailey to Godwin. Godwin in the near corner. Back out to Bailey. Bailey, far side to Claiborne. Claiborne now to Godwin, swings it all the way around to Bailey. In the paint to Carney, and her bunny no good. She gets her own rebound, puts it back up. That shot is blocked. Rebound to the Hawks, and a foul. Godwin's going to go to the line. That is Vulic's fourth foul. First of the quarter here with 7:46 to go. As Godwin's first is good, so she'll get a second one. Vulic will head to the bench, and Herring returns. Now the second free throw is up, and it is good. 78-31. Clock running at 7:41 to go. Stamper on the far side. She'll drive, kicks it into the post, and a nice play from Herring, but the basket wouldn't go, and now a fight for the ball, and let's see who's it going to be. They're going to say Hawks ball. So now a substitution here. Angelique Taylor will check in, and Choma Moichena will check out. Claiborne with it to Godwin. Near side to Bailey. Bailey waiting. Goes around a screen into the near corner. Bailey looking for a pass. Bailey gets another screen from Carney with 10 on the shot clock. Left elbow jumper is good. 80-31 here with 7 minutes to go. Hill at the top of the key gets it to Herring. Herring is fouled. That's going to go against Godwin, I do believe. Nope. Angelique Taylor whistled for the foul. Taylor was the other Hawks defender right there. Now the pass out at the top of the key goes to Herring. Herring enters the paint, gets stood up, and turns it over. Almost a double dribble there. Now the Hawks in transition. Bailey with a breakaway attempt. Off the glass, no good. It's too strong, and the Wolves coming right back with it. Hill racing down the floor. Hill into the paint, loses it, and she's going to get called for the travel. That's a good play there by Carney. She stood there, ready to draw the charge. Lost control of it on entry, and it goes for a travel with 6.5 to go. Godwin hands it off to Claiborne, to Bailey. Bailey drives to the hoop. Her jumper no good. Rebound taken by the Wolves. Henry racing the ball up the floor, hands it off to Hill. Hill has played every minute of this one and has done a really nice job bringing the ball up the floor and controlling the offense here for the Wolves. Stamper for three. Good. Shania Stamper, the Baltimore native, the senior, makes it 80-34. As here comes Bailey for the Hawks to Godwin. Up top to Carney. Carney back to Bailey near side. Bailey trying to get it in deep. Instead finds Claiborne at the top of the key. She'll drive to the hoop off the glass. Got it. Man, that is so pretty. Claiborne just got the ball and whoop, went right to the hoop. 5.5 to play here in Princess Anne. 3-point attempt for the Wolves goes awry, and now it is the Hawks out in transition. Bailey to Taylor off the glass. Got it! Oh, mercy! What a play there by Angelique Taylor. Stamper brings the ball up the floor. 5 minutes to play here in Princess Anne. Next stoppage should be our final media timeout of the afternoon. As Herring drives to the hoop, and there's the foul, and that should be a timeout here.
15,
And it's going to be another foul on Taylor, her second, team's second of the quarter. And it is indeed our final media timeout. 4:55 to play here in Princess Anne. It is 84-34 in favor of the Hawks on SFMSports.net.
Hawks fans, improving reliability with new technology and upgrades is only part of Delmarva Power's commitment to customers. They're also helping customers save money and energy with tips, tools, and programs that can help everyone reduce monthly bills. Just visit delmarva.com/everyonesaves for more. That's delmarva.com/everyonesaves. Delmarva Power, proud sponsor of Maryland Eastern Shore Athletics.
Hey Hawks fans, season tickets are on sale now. Visit umestickets.com to get your basketball season tickets. Stop by the athletic office, go online, or check your mailbox. Get your Maryland Eastern Shore tickets. There's no better place to be this basketball season than the Hytche, cheering your Hawks on towards the conference championship. Get your Maryland Eastern Shore basketball season tickets now at umestickets.com. Support Eastern Shore Athletics because, after all, this is our shore and our team.
This is Maryland Eastern Shore basketball from SFMSports.net.
Welcome back to Princess Anne. 4:55 to go. It is a 50-point edge for the Hawks here. 84-34. 44 of the 84 points for the Hawks have come in the paint. And the Hawks shooting 33% from deep. 8 for 24. Just a total complete effort from this team, as Cheyney has scored just 7 second-half points. So the Wolves to inbound baseline with 4:55 to play. And it's intercepted by Godwin. Godwin out to Taylor. Taylor behind the defense, off the glass, no good. A rebound poked around and taken by Hill. Hill brings it up the floor. Stamper to Hill. Back to Stamper to Hill. Far side now, in low to Vulic. Vulic guarded by Rose Smith. Back up top to Hill. 12 on the shot clock. Vulic in the far corner. Her shot is no good. Rebound goes to Carney. Up top to Godwin. Godwin brings the ball up the floor. Carney for three. No good. Taylor picks up the loose ball, then has it almost taken away from her by Stamper, so Taylor takes it herself, then gets it to Godwin, and we get a timeout from Hawks coach Fred Batchelor with 3:57 to go here in Princess Anne. (84-34). Hawks in front here comfortably, and that's saying something. 50 points in front here with 3:57 to go. So coming out of the timeout, again, just under 4 minutes to go. Pass goes into Godwin. Far side to Claiborne. Claiborne, elbow jumper, rolls around and out and off of Taylor and out of bounds. So it'll be Cheyney basketball. So the Wolves to inbound, it goes to Hill. Hill. Far side to Henry, back to Hill. Now Stamper near side, thought about the three, gets it over to Hill. Far side to Henry, back to Hill, almost intercepted. Stamper with it to Vulic with 13 on the shot clock. Now to Henry, down low, a shot, and that is no good. Rebound Carney. Ahead to Godwin. Godwin in the far corner to Claiborne. Claiborne to Godwin. Smith. No good. Rebound picked up by the Hawks. Carney with 10 on the shot clock. It didn't reset. Godwin goes around a screen. Into some traffic. Floater, no good. Rebound, won by Vulich. And she passes it off to Hill. 2:50 to go here in Princess Anne. Stamper to Vulich. Hill to Vulich, down low, out of bounds, and it will be Hawks basketball. Inbound goes to Hill. Near side to Stamper. 4-3. Got it. Shania Stamper for 3, and it's 84-37. Godwin with the ball into the paint. Nearly walked with it, gets it to Smith. Smith, her baseline jumper, no good. Rebound, and a foul going the other way as they're going to call Godwin on the push. I do believe. Yep, Godwin gets her second. Team's fourth here with 2:19 to go. Stamper on the far side. Up top it goes to Hill. Henry back to Hill. Now to Stamper. Back to Hill. Vulich in the far corner. Long pass now to Henry. Touch pass to Hill for 3. No good. Rebound goes to Claiborne. Claiborne will ease the ball up the floor with 1:50 to go. 84-37, Hawks in front. Godwin goes around a screen, to the paint. Smith with it, off the glass, got it to go. Godwin with the apple there. 86-37. Stamper to Hill, to Henry, back to Hill. Stamper to Hill. Henry on the far side now into Vulich, and we're going to get a foul on Rose Smith, and that is going to do it for her. That is going to be her 5th, and she is going to be done. So Rose Smith's afternoon is finished. She fouls out with 1:21 to play, and we'll see who comes back in. It's going to be Choma Moichena in for the Hawks. 1:21 to go. 2 free throws for Vulich, and the first one is good. 86-38. Second one is good as well, 86-39. Now ahead come the Hawks. Claiborne to Taylor. Kick out, and a shot no good. A rebound for Godwin off the glass and good. Moichetta's shot no good. Taylor Godwin got the rebound. 63 seconds to go, 88-39. Stamper in the paint at the free throw line, and a travel. Skylar Norman walks with 57 seconds to go. Godwin eases the ball up the floor. We'll have a conversation here with Fred Batchelor coming up here in just a few moments as Angelique Taylor shot no good. Rebound, that shot no good from Moichena, and the Hawks come away with it. Godwin drives again. That shot blocked, and the rebound picked up by Carney. Carney with 34 seconds left and 20 seconds now on the shot clock to Godwin. Godwin, 15 seconds on the shot clock. To the hoop, Godwin tries to find Moichena, and we have a Cheyney basketball on the floor, and now we have a jump ball, and it will be Cheyney ball with 18 seconds left. So 18 seconds left. As a Hill will ease the ball up the floor to Stamper. Stamper to Vulich. Vulich. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, and Cheyney's going to hang on. So that's going to do it. 88-39, your final score. the Maryland Eastern Shore Hawks get the big win and get their first victory of the season. 88-39 our final score. Back with Hawks head coach Fred Batchelor right after this on SFMSports.net.
Hawks fans, improving reliability with new technology and upgrades is only part of Delmarva Power's commitment to customers. They're also helping customers save money and energy with tips, tools, and programs that can help everyone reduce monthly bills. Just visit delmarva.com/everyonesaves for more. That's delmarva.com/everyonesaves. Delmarva Power, proud sponsor of Maryland Eastern Shore Athletics.
Hey Hawks fans, season tickets are on sale now. Visit UMEStickets.com to get your basketball season tickets. Stop by the athletic office, go online, or check your mailbox. Get your Maryland Eastern Shore tickets. There's no better place to be this basketball season than the Hytche, cheering your Hawks on towards the conference championship. Get your Maryland Eastern Shore basketball season tickets now at UMEStickets.com. Support Eastern Shore Athletics because, after all, this is our shore and our team.
This is Maryland Eastern Shore basketball from SFMSports.net.
Welcome back to Maryland Eastern Shore, and we're going to have head coach Fred Batchelor on here in seconds as the Hawks get the big win. Coach, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Awesome. Well, great win today, and I think it made better by the fact that you're able to get everybody in and get meaningful minutes.
Yeah, we got a lot of good minutes for a lot of kids, and that was a tribute to the starters doing what they needed to do. I talked to them at halftime about just they need to take over the game and they need to put it out of reach in the first 5 minutes so that we can play some kids that's been working for months and don't get an opportunity to play as much as I'm sure they would like to. So that's a tribute to the way the started the second half.
Now, and after the game the other night against Richmond, you talked about wanting to play a full 40 minutes. Mm-hmm. You guys certainly did that. 88-39. Couldn't have drawn it up any better today.
Yeah, I thought we did. I thought we executed well. I thought the kids did some good things in regard to getting better today, and that's what we wanted to focus on. It's really not about your opponent as much as it's about trying to improve every day. And I thought the kids really did some things today that helped us improve.
You also talked about you wanted to see a strong third quarter from your team. 24-3. Not bad.
Yeah, that is a pretty good fourth quarter. I don't know if we'll see that too often, but I'll take it and wouldn't want to be on the other end of it. So, but again, the seniors came out, the upperclassmen, the starters came out, and they really, they set the tone. They put their foot on their throats, and I thought that's what made the game flow the way it did. And it gave us a chance to get some kids in and see other kids that are going to be able to help us this year.
You talk about defending home court all the time. This is your last two home games of 2018 before you go on a long road trip here. How important was it to get that solid win today? And not just the win, but in dominating fashion.
Yeah, and to play well, I think it's huge. The games like this, we're expected to win the game, but I think it's how you win the game and how you play the game. And for us not to have to do anything, not to have to press, not to have to trap, not to have to do anything, but just play solid basketball and work on our principles, I think that gives us a good win.
All right, Coach, thanks so much for the time. Congrats on the first win of the year, and we'll talk to you again soon. All right, back to wrap things up from Princess Anne right after this. This is Hawks basketball on SFMSports.net.
Hawks fans, improving reliability with new technology and upgrades is only part of Delmarva Power's commitment to customers. They're also helping customers save money and energy with tips, tools, and programs that can help everyone reduce monthly bills. Just visit delmarva.com/everyonesaves for more. That's delmarva.com/everyonesaves. Delmarva Power, proud sponsor of Maryland Eastern Shore Athletics.
Hey Hawks fans, season tickets are on sale now. Visit UMEStickets.com to get your basketball season tickets. Stop by the athletic office, go online, or check your mailbox. Get your Maryland Eastern Shore tickets. There's no better place to be this basketball season than the Hytche, cheering your Hawks on towards the conference championship. Get your Maryland Eastern Shore basketball season tickets now at UMEStickets.com. Support Eastern Shore Athletics because, after all, this is our shore and our team.
This is Maryland Eastern Shore basketball from SFMSports.net.
Welcome back to Princess Anne as we wrap things up here on a Saturday afternoon in Princess Anne as the Hawks get the big 88-39 win this afternoon, claiming their first win of the 2018-2019 season. The Hawks outscore the Wolves in the second half by 39-12 margin. The Hawks scored 39 points in the second half. Cheyney scored 39 the entire game, as Cheyney was led by Shania Stamper, who scored 13 points this afternoon, playing all 40 minutes. The Hawks had 4 players in double digits. Barisha Gill-Miles led the way with 14. Ksenia Popovich had 10, as did Dominique Walker. She had 10 as well, and Kiera Eaton had 11, buoyed in large part due to the couple of threes that she hit right at the start of the third quarter. So you heard Coach Batchelor talk about how happy he was with the effort this afternoon, and who can blame him again? An 88-39 win, as the Hawks improve to 1-4 on the season. The Hawks will have tomorrow and Monday off, and then we'll host Regent at 6 o'clock on Tuesday. And you can catch that game on sfmsports.net. So for Steve Clendenin, our producer for the sfmsports.net side, I'm Paul Taylor saying so long from Princess Anne, Maryland. Once again, your final score. It is the Hawks 88 and the Cheyney Wolves 39. You've been listening to a presentation of University of Maryland Eastern Shore Basketball on sfmsports.net.
This has been a presentation of Hawks Basketball from sfmsports.net.